Hey, what's shaking everyone? It's Captain Canuck here. We're going to play a little more Kerbal Space Program. So, last time we did a trip to Minmus, we got 1,200 in science. But I feel like we have a bunch of little contracts we can start to knock off here a bit. Let's see, we got moon. Yeah, so science, yeah, surveys around Minmus, surveys around the moon, science data from the moon, settler on the moon. Okay, let's do this one. Let's knock this one off. I've already seen the orbit of it. It's easy enough to obtain. Let's see what our satellite looks like. So I just want to do a little bit of maintenance this time. Clear out some of these contracts. So we've taken a bunch on. Ooh, yeah, external command seat, which you don't need. So, let's see here. This might be pretty old school, or... yeah. We gotta take that stupid thing off. Set to load. Oh, okay, so it's a fairly recent one. Although we might be able to replace... That's only two. What is... Got the big orange one now. It's the same, eh? So let's do that, just to modernize it a bit. Oh, like that, okay, yeah. I think that's all we need, right? We don't need anything special. Sometimes they ask for certain items on the geosynchronous. Must have a mystery goo. That's it. That's all they're looking for. So we got that, and we have more. Yeah, we got this and this. Oh, we don't need the seismometer because that doesn't do anything. Oh, I think we have the gravioli detector now, don't we, though? Now, the problem with that, yeah, check it out. Look, it's expensive. It's like $6,000 every time we launch a satellite. So we don't want to put them on all the time. In fact, I'm going to suggest we don't put them on our satellites. So we'll be launching these quite regularly. And, you know, maybe on one of them you might want it. But for now, like, it's kind of pointless. Now, the one thing we do want to look at maybe doing here, because we have... Aha! This is just kind of fun to put on. Kind of pointless in a lot of ways. But, actually, I don't know if it is pointless. Maybe these are worthwhile. Is the airstream. It's kind of fun. Makes it look cooler too. So we're going to put that on here. We're going to protect this entire system. So we want to put, where is that? Probably this one will work. I suspect. Yes. I'm just going to go up. So we're going to hit that. So we want to go around it. Just up a little bit more. Around like this. And then finish it off. What happened there? Oh, what happened there? I feel like I could redo that one. Delete that fairing. Build fairing. Perfect. That looks a little better, I think. Oh, shit. So that to be... Wants it to be like this? Maybe it does. Yeah. Crap. I want to go just a little bit wider. Yeah, like this. Probably tip it in a little bit. Tip it a little more. Okay, there. I think that's our fairing. I think this goes on the bottom of that, right? Yeah, so the first thing you blow off is the fairing, and then that goes... I don't know why we can't connect it to the bottom of the fairing. I thought you could. Guess I'm wrong. Okay, so, now, there's our satellite. What a proper-looking satellite, eh? Pretty cool. I like the look of these now. I think it's pretty fantastic. So we have everything we need as far as science. It's a fairly inexpensive thing, $22,000. Although I just added $2,000 to that fairing. I just said don't waste money. Oh well. Let's waste a little bit of money for some looks, for something purely aesthetic. Oh well, whatevs. So we're gonna launch. We don't want to blow it fair enough right away. We do want to pop it there. And we're not in a hurry when we do this, so we're gonna put this down here like this. And I think it's all we need. Okay, so let's save this. We're gonna save this as SAT3. Yeah, we're upgrading slowly as we go along here. Save that and launch. Alright, so I'm going to speed this next part up because you guys have seen this many, many times at this point, so you don't need to see me any more of this. But we'll show it as we always do. We'll just kind of fast forward through, okay? So I'll start talking to you on the other side. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon. Okay, so we're back. I just completed that little, quick little satellite. Hey, $100,000 for doing that. It only costs 22 grand to launch it. So, we profit 78 grand, get 6 science, bunch of reputation. That's good. Okay, so let's go back to the Space Center now. That's the satellite out of the way. Those missions are a little bit dull, but it gets you used to getting around orbits and how to translate your orbits and shift things around, and hey, at the end of the day, it brings us money, which gets us ever closer to being able to upgrade this, which we'll need to do soon. But more importantly, it gets us into getting large missions, which you're going to want to do as well. Multi-part missions. Ooh, explore Ike. There was a Duna one there too, which did I take it? I didn't take it in the other two. I should take it next. We are going to move to Duna eventually. That's kind of the fun stuff. No, we don't want to do that. Aha. A new orbital station around Kerbal. Yeah, you know what? I do want to take that one. These ones are fun to do. Okay, we're going to take that one. We should start rescuing people. Ike. Ike is a moon of Duna. And it's very, very, very easy to get to. It's actually easier to get to than Duna as well. It never expires. It's going to sit here forever. But I don't know what happened to the Duna one. That's too bad. Let's take it because it's easy to get to. No. No. Dock 2 vessels in orbit of Kerbal. Yeah. I know. We're supposed to be doing this stuff. What am I doing? We're going to the moon, people. Stop tempting me. Okay, let's do the moon stuff right here now. Although, you know what? I don't really want to do these temperature scans. Temperature scans are kind of boring. Yeah. I don't want to do this boring crap. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this one too. It's going to cost us money and reputation, but we got lots of both. I'm not too worried. But let's just do the fun stuff. Like doing those temperature ones, I don't know. I find them dull. So let's go do this one. So science data from space around the moon. And yeah, so we can just launch the same satellite we just had. Let's just launch that again. We'll do the same thing. We'll speed it up again so you don't have to watch me kind of go through it all. But then I'll pick you up again on the backside once we are over top of the moon. Then we'll kind of decide what we're going to do next. So let's just make sure we're okay before we do that. First of all, what's this? Contract canceled. Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, I know. I know you're all angry at me now. Okay, so around the moon, do we need anything? It must have a thermometer, and that's it. If we have a thermometer, we're okay. And that's all we need, right? Okay, so let's launch. 22 grand. Okay. So there we go. So we're going to go to the moon next, so I'll do it in fast forward so you don't have to listen to me ramble on as I usually do. So we'll pick you up once you get back to the moon. See you there, guys. Okay, so I feel like we should pick it up here again. just so I can show you, because I don't know if I've actually gone through this. Um, when you're putting a satellite into space, you want to follow these dots. These show you the direction in which your satellite is to be moving, your probe. It took me a while to figure that out, and then obviously you just got to line up your apoapsis and periapsis. So maybe I'll step you through that in this one just so you see, and then we'll end the episode there. So we're not doing too bad here, but what we want to do is we want to push our periapsis out to this point here. So 679 kilometers, we're at 381, so it's not much. So we're just going to do a slight adjustment here. So add a maneuver. So what I like to do is I kind of like to look down the barrel of the gun here, if you will. Like this is the direction that our bullet is traveling in. All right. So what we want to do is we want to raise it up, right? And we want to raise it out to the right, kind of like this. So this periapsis now is 477. We want 679. Because this kind of shows you, like, you know, the green would be we're slowing down. This speeds us up. This pushes us to the right. This is left. This goes up, and this is down. When you're looking straight down the barrel like this. All right. So we want to go. We still want to go up a little bit. All right. We want to match our apoapsis to that apoapsis. And we want to push it to the right because we want to get further out. So, what are we now? 568. So, might even have to speed up a little bit. Is that going to do it? No. So, we need to get up to 568. Or, sorry, what was it? 679. We're 630, so it's a little more. 661. Yeah, that is. Well, we'll just go a little bit more. Why not? Does it look like it's about the right height? I think it looks like it is, roughly-ish. Our angle's not going to be right. We'll fix that when we get there. So let's execute this command. Now I got to remember the next time we're going to change SAT3 a bit. I want to put on a stronger SAS. We're a stabilizer. We're pretty weak. I can't turn it with the orange tank on it. It's just too heavy. So we need to put that, or maybe some RCS on the orange tank. Okay, looks good-ish. 689, we want to be 679, so that's good. 10 kilometers will probably be accurate enough for the purposes of this. So now we want to focus in on the moon, the mun. Hello, mun. We haven't been here in a long time, my friend. So let's put another one here, add a maneuver. We're going to slow down. And we want to get our this down to about 531. 531. 531. Does that look about right? 568. Whoa, way too far. A little more. 569, no good. 531, holy cow. Okay, so there, if we go exactly there, we'll be alright. And then we just gotta adjust once we get to here, and then once we get over to here, we'll swing everything around. We got this. Like, we got this, people. Okay. So, now let's go warp to the next maneuver. So it'll kind of speed us up to here. We're on the point that we want to be, roughly. We're just going to slow down now. So we wanted 12 seconds. So we want to wait till we get to about 6 seconds, and then we'll burn. There we go. Okay, that's good. Here comes our trajectory around. Now we got a moon orbit. And stop. Do we get it? Let's just see how we did there. 597, we want 531, so let's go a little more. What do we want? 531. Perfect-ish. Perfect-ish. Okay, so now we want to, there's our descending node, so we want to raise our nose up, add a maneuver. So as we're coming along, we want to raise up. Okay, and that will change our apoapsis and periapsis a little bit, obviously, because that adds some speed. But then we're also going to, well, we'll deal with that once we get there. We'll have to kind of swing the circle around, if you will, which we'll do in a moment. So we have 17 minutes to line up for this maneuver. Okay, over here. Wonderful. Okay, let's speed up. It's only a 2-second burn. It's a tiny little shift. We're only adding 51 meters a second. Shoot, a little too far there. That's all right. Okay, how do we do? Down node's now 0.4. We can get better than that. There we go. 0. So it is Perfect. Now we can see what are we going wrong here? So Apple Apps has to shift over. Perhaps to shift over. How do we go about doing that? I wonder. Maybe here. No, looks like maybe here. Well, we want to shift. I don't know what I need to do here. How do I? We're literally in the perfect. What am I? I'm having a hard time picturing what I got to do here. So I must have screwed this up. So pair 576. Yeah, so we want to reduce that. We're approximately across where we want to be. So let's just slow it down, actually. So that's periapsis is out of whack here. Let's speed up. We want to go retrograde. Okay, so 562. Yeah, okay, this is a little better. 562, you want to get to 531. Okay, that's pretty good. So now we want to shift everything over to the right. You can see, okay, this looks a little better now. So I think maybe this one could be the other one. This one I always screw up. Yeah, see, look at this. Look at this. This is going to line up just perfect. So once this apoapsis gets over to here, that periapsis will match up on the opposite side, and we'll just simply stop. And that is going to be good. Let's give it 10 seconds to register. And ding, 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 winner. Okay, good. So how do we do there? What do we get? Oh, 102,011 science. Wow, really? I guess it's our first satellite of the moon, so that would explain that. But 11 science, that seems like a lot. Wonderful. Great stuff. All right, so that's that. Let's head back to the space. Oh, no. Resume flight. Forgot. We got to get science while we're here. So let's take a little bit of, well, let's just check out the old pressure data. I haven't done this yet. I even get science for doing this. How amazing. I was lucky. Okay, so we completed that one. 3 more science, 37,000 bucks for doing that. And we actually collected science for real while we're back home. Okay, so let's go back to the Space Center. See if there's anything else quickly we can knock off here before the end of this episode. What else do we accept here? Space Station and Explorer. Okay, no, those are bigger ones. Anything else we want to pick up while we're here? No, we're not going to do these anymore. Test that, orbiting the moon. No. Ooh, no orbital station around Minmus. We are going to do this eventually, so we're going to put a gas station, if you will. A fueling station around Minmus, but not right now. Position of satellite, equatorial orbit of Kerbal. Dock 2 vessels in orbit. Conduct seismic surveys of Kerbal near Nathan's Peril. Conduct temperature surveys of the moon near Moon Orbiter 1. So I wonder if we just reduce that down, do we get that? That'd be interesting. I should try that one. Let's take that one. We'll do it next time, though. I'm also going to do a rescue for you guys, because we now have... Ooh, let's do this one. How far out is she? Why are they paying us so much to do that one? So, yeah, let's just do an easy one, just to show you guys how it's done. And we'll do that for next time as well, okay? And then, so what we're going to do in the next episode, I think, is we're going to do this rescue right off the bat. We'll figure that one out quickly. I'll have to build a vessel for it. And then we're going to... yeah, I think maybe build this orbital station. That's kind of fun. You know, this is where the fun stuff starts to add in. We don't have enough science to do anything at this point, but we're just going to start screwing around, earning some money, playing some different missions. So, thank you for paying attention. I'm Captain Canuck. I really appreciate you guys paying attention to the videos. If you have any questions, comments, please post them in the comments below. If you like what you saw, please click the like. If you want to see more, subscribe. And we will certainly be doing more Kerbal Space Program in the future. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day. Bye.